I'm so mad. My snaps got deleted. And they were so good. I basically took my phone off cellular because of roaming. I was just like, I need to save my data. And then during yesterday's battle, I was snapping all day. And then put my phone in airplane mode, like to save my snaps for later. And then for some reason, the whole entire list of snaps got deleted. I don't know why or how, but they're gone. And now it's 7 a.m. here in Cebu, Philippines. And I'm just really sad because you don't get to see how cool my life was yesterday. However, if you are on Instagram, check your girl, because I was at least smart enough to take some footage on my phone. Basically spent the day in bed because I've been just exhausted from all the traveling and the events and feeling a little sick as well. And also just having come from South Korea where the weather is spring-like and nice, I was really not expecting the amount of heat that I'm experiencing here. To be quite honest, I was really not mentally prepared for the amount of poverty that I'm experiencing out here in the Philippines. Shit is real, really real. I say that every second that I'm here and out and looking at the world, I have to really thank goodness that I was born in Canada. If you have a Canadian passport, hold on to it, take care of it, nurture it, because traveling as a Canadian is easier than anywhere else. If you're a Canadian, you are loved by everyone in the world, and you're cherished. That's all I have to say. Take the opportunity to compare India and the Philippines because India is very similar to the Philippines in a lot of ways. I'm honest and say that I don't like the food in the Philippines nearly as much as I like the food in India. I had the opportunity to eat in a food stall which is called a merenderia, and they basically serve like dehydrated hot dogs and stuff like that. Whereas if you go to a food stall in India, you might experience something like a samosa or a parota or a dal and roti. About aesthetics, I'd have to say India wins on that front as well. There's a lot of amazing architecture in India. First time coming here last year, I was expecting to feel like, oh, I'm in the motherland and, welcomed by some beautiful palm trees. I lived in New York City, so I'm not unfamiliar with people trying to hustle you, but in India and Philippines, both bad, horrible. Now let's talk about the dancers. So I've judged battles both in India and now the Philippines, and I have to say Filipino dancers win on that front. Filipino dancers in general, they just have their own style. They're full of boogie and funk and groove, and it's just like automatic, There are certainly a lot of famous Filipino dancers around the world, but being here in Cebu, I have to say, I was completely astonished at the raw talent. Amazed. I'll take the opportunity to talk about the treatment of women in both countries, particularly India and Philippines. In India, they don't give a shit about women. Here in the Philippines, women are the bosses, okay? We are number one, we are the head of every family, we control the money, etc., etc. Lastly, I want to say that I'm so proud to be a Filipina, and the fact that my parents are from here, and the conditions that they'd had to live through when they were kids, and being Canadian now. I would like to end my story by saying, no matter where you're from, just be proud and represent to the fullest, because that's who you are, and you'll always be.